Yo, I picked this up on Amazon, $50. I just wanted to make a video about things that other people weren't answering. This is it compared to a Gen 6, Gen 7 iPod. So a lot smaller, honestly a lot smaller, not only that, a lot lighter, and that kind of is I don't know, weird, not perfect. You kind of want this to be heavier because, I don't know, it just feels like it's gonna fly out of my hand almost. I mean, not really, there's nothing about that, but it's like somehow something heavier is a little more sturdy to hold on to. This scroll wheel isn't the best, and not only that, it's like obviously this is going to be a cheaper scroll wheel. I just personally wanted to see how it worked, and it seems very like it's not speed. I don't know. So there's obviously only one sensor here or something, and I can get in between. I don't know. You can kind of feel where the two are. Whoops. Also, you can hear that rattle. I don't know if you can. Which is like fine. You don't feel that. I don't have a problem with that. And then what is this? So the original has its own too. I guess this was open, but I didn't fuck with the. Excuse my language. I didn't mess with the wheel. I don't know. You can get it working pretty good. Another thing is just to show like. So that's scrolling through songs. That's handling it good, honestly. Okay, this. And I'll probably go back to this, but scrolling through album covers, which I like to do, actually worked pretty good. You can also see like the albums are like changing. See, it'll show and it's showing like a whole different cover. Look, that one showed one way down here. So it's like it picks a random cover and just, I don't know. I'm bringing this up because I had 3,000 tracks and way more albums, so I feel like 3 times what I have, what I just showed you. And I was scrolling through here and it would crash. And that could be on my end, so I went through and I made sure every single that these tracks are like labeled correctly. So like nothing is like trying to pull 2 album covers or something weird that's causing it to crash. And right now this is working great. Before it wasn't, and I don't have rockbox. I won't try rockbox personally. I do urge anyone else who's willing to show off their rockbox, just because I'm curious on how what this thing can do. Bluetooth worked great, worked easy. You just turn it on, it has your Bluetooth. I'm not gonna connect. Okay, I got those. Let me just show you the speaker. Star Dynamics. No, not a search, because I already did it. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. But it'll search and it picks channels. So it'll be like, here's a good bandwidth, here's a good bandwidth, here's a good bandwidth. And then, there, you can mark them yourself. And then you can skip through. And then there's how you change sound. What else can you do? You can skip to the channels there. So, so pause. It's just static. Okay. But yeah, that's neat. Here are some photos. I'll do these. This probably. So here's all my albums. funny it's not doing it, but it would do that typical slow, like, where I'll do this, I can let my finger off and it just scrolls the whole way. It's not doing that right now. So I guess after a while, once it's booted up, it just I don't know, it just kind of warms up to itself. But I did load it up with too many albums to where it would crash, and when I would do this, not on this, but on the album screen, it would crash and restart the whole like program, whatever this kind of iPod layout looking thing over Android is. It would crash that application. It would still be on, and then it would, whatever font it's using would be changed to whatever like default safe font, and yeah, it would just kind of restart the thing. So I don't know, that was kind of weird, and so I would not be able to scroll through my albums. So right now I only have a third of them, and I'm going through the rest. I could do this. I just don't know if these picks are risque. Maybe I can force blur it by going back here. And so, God, that's crazy. And I already did this, so maybe it cached all these as like thumbnails, which it didn't do before. Maybe. Oh, well. But this is running way better than before. Like, this is pretty. And you gotta remember the old iPod was like, couldn't do that. Like, the cover flow on this would also crash. It's not perfect on its own. Let's do, I don't want to be, okay. I just want to show you what it literally just lets you scroll. Like, that's all it does. So you can click, I don't know what hold does, hold blocks it, great. Click to zoom in, and that's it. I feel like the old iPod you could like scroll to go up, and you would click in, scroll would go up and down, left and right would go left and right. I may be wrong, somebody else could correct me. But yeah, and then you can scroll like that, and it'll take a minute. But yeah, neat. That kicks me out. Running pretty good. I did not put a video on this. Playlist search. Interesting. I did put audiobooks, which I didn't even test. See, okay, that's cool. That's percentages. Artist. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1. No lyrics. I'm holding down. That's that. One 7. Oh, 1%. Ooh. I stopped it. What about this? Oh. Add bookmark? Okay. I'm listening to the hold on, let me see what else I can do. Okay, here you go. So there are options. Wow, okay, I'm sorry. I kind of did not realize this, and I should have looked at the description. Okay, I can't pause it. Okay, now I can pause it. So I can zoom in. Let me do this. What else? No tools. So multi-select, all select, rename. Now what's the point of multi-select? I can't do those features. Multi-select I can delete. I can rename. Oh my fucking god. Sorry for my French. Can I do it on these? Oh wow, look at that. So you can multi-select. But then what? You select them? And then delete, I guess? That's interesting. I feel like a fool now. Let me see. Oh, okay, so that's the AB. A. Forward. And then here. And then it's just gonna loop that. Pretty neat, I guess. Okay, here's one. Got that. Hold it down. Okay, look at this. Play. pause. I can't buy you. Channel list. Okay, favorite channel list. So I got those. Why is it not in my channel list? What's the difference? Frequency range. Record FM off. Oh shoot, I'm recording. Wow, okay. Okay, nice. Wow, so I'm completely wrong. Oof. Nice, okay. Maybe she'd have thought it through. Yellow sunset slowly dipping down in the rear view. Oh, how she loved to sit and watch you. Okay, I want that off. Now. Okay. Now, let me do. Okay. That's pretty good. It's weird where like if you play it at low, it's pretty bad. I don't know how to word it. Like it kind of makes sense. Like it's gonna be that low. It's not using the frame of the device to like resonate properly. I guess I don't know. At higher, it can sound good. It's as loud as I think I want it to be. Some thing that I will. So I was really comparing this with my iPhone, and I really wanted just good audio. That's really all I kind of care about. I don't want like something that sounds like just a trashy MP3 player. And this is only $50 and can do quite a lot. And I gotta say, I am also second of all this jack. And I got this on. I got two devices, and they both are like this. The jacks are so tight, very tight. I don't know if you like that. If you like that, that's good, I guess. But twisting it makes me feel uncomfortable because it's like that tight. So I'm not gonna twist that. Maybe that's probably good, but whatever. I'm frequently having to listen to things on Macs. I don't know if that's something they can change. I don't understand what that is. It's like it's probably a safety thing, but for me, it's never. Like I'm either here or here. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit. And the EQs are good. I wanted to try Rockbox for the EQs. I could not figure out that flashing thing at all. But I'll just do like hip hop or jazz, just for some more clarity. But yeah, I don't know. Look, you can probably record. It knows I have a headset or like a microphone piece with it, so it probably could do audio recording if they enabled that feature, which some of these iPods did have, right? Maybe you had to get the what am I thinking of? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't trust me. I'm gonna go ahead and put a video on this, and let me go through my list real quick just to make sure. I wrote playback is too quiet. Yeah, that's a problem, and because of that, like I feel like I'm not getting some clarity on these songs, or it's like it's just compressing or something. I don't really know, but this is a quiet one too. Got the bones of the chunk. Body, my skin. I've got the heart of a Okay, so I said speaker 5 out of 10. I don't know, I like how loud it gets. I don't really expect much from that speaker. Album covers, I showed photos, audiobooks. I'm gonna upload a video. The EQs, the themes, I'll show the themes. You can do wallpaper. I gotta be honest, I have no freaking clue what ground glass is. I don't get what that is supposed to be. But desktop is like the front, and you can set like one picture on just the front page, and then global is for every other page. Kind of interesting, I guess. Oh, vibration I thought was interesting. And I like the vibration, but there's no tact. It's like it lasts too long. If it was, but it's probably not good enough to like do it fast so you can feel it. You kind of just, I don't know. It's way too much, especially when you're scrolling like this. It's just like so yeah, not my favorite. The tone's not bad. I wish it was quieter, or you could set the tone volume or something. That would probably be useful. Like I do kind of like that just to add to the tactileness, but none of these are good. I don't like either of them, so that's kind of a fail for me. I don't understand why shuffle is in here and not in the music part, which I guess is fine. I wish that... I'll change the theme. The way this shows albums, I wish album covers showed like this. And I wish I could go like this album cover, this album cover, this album cover, this album cover. It would probably help by like it's not showing every album cover, and so that would probably help it like loading and unloading, like not a massive amount. I'll do iPod-ish. This is one from somebody on the pretty neat. I think there something about Innioasis's menu itself is like floating, so I thought that was interesting. Or it's like it's not perfect, just be aware, which is fine. I would like to be able to change this menu, be able to like, oh maybe I can, maybe I'm just stupid. No, you can't, not at least not that I know. And like, okay, that's something I swear is on this one, where you can like, if you're never gonna have audiobooks or podcasts, you can just remove that. But on this you can't. So, not or at least not that I know of. So just be aware. That was the point. Oh yeah, I guess I was just gonna show you this. Like, I don't know. It's a bit like they're just so tiny. I like to see my album covers and pick them. And then not only that. Jesus. This is a great theme, by the way. Whoever did this is like. Okay, I don't like this. It's like a 3D square, and then it crops it. Your fake 3D isn't that cool, and I don't need that. And it just is upsetting that I'm only seeing part of my album cover. Like look, that should show all the text. That should say spill, and it says pill. Like, it's cutting off a lot. It's pretty frustrating. Or it's not. I like to see that. That's part of the. I just like to see the album covers. So yeah, it's the photos kind of do it how I'd want. Like, this is interesting. I didn't go through this theme in the photo section, so this is interesting. But here, I mean, you can see if it was like album cover and name, like how this menu is, that would be very nice. Okay, what else? EQs, themes, yeah, the album's crashed. I'm probably not going to upload all those albums and crash it, but you can just take my word for it that it's possible to crash this. I will eventually add 3,000, all my music. I'm just sorting through them all, making sure they're perfect, so I can't say that that's the device and not just my own formatting of the songs that's crashing it. Just an FYI. Scroll speaker. Yeah, and I'll end it on a video just to test it. Again, if somebody has a rockbox, I'd love to see what you can do. I like to see if the EQs, it's just rockbox on this, I assume, but maybe it's not. And I'd like to see what that allows. I keep hitting my recording limit. Again, like a problem I have is listening with headphones. It's just not. I can't get loud enough because of that. It feels like it's not as dynamic. I don't know if Rockbox can fix that. If there's some like whatever software is on the front of this is like blocking the output. I don't know. Someone tell me, if someone who cares about audio, tell me how that sounds. What else? Oh yeah, and then another thing I want to say is that I would describe this as a device that leaves a lot to be desired, and I would really love, I would spend, okay, listen, I don't want them to make a $200 device. I would personally spend like $200 for, like, I'm sure a lot of people would spend a lot of good money to have like just a fucking good recreation, because even this, at a certain point, like, I surpassed this. This does not do what I want it to do anymore. I cannot use this. This is just like, it's just neat to have. I use my phone for music. My phone I can EQ, I can look at all my album covers without it fucking crashing. I keep swearing. Without it crashing, I can, I don't know, you can do everything, and I just think that, like, the scroll wheel should be better. I don't know if that's, you know, that's probably the hardest part of the thing, is to source like an original scroll wheel to like put as part of your device. So I don't blame them. They did it's amazing that this is even made, and I'm curious in how products even get made nowadays. They're so cool. They don't have a case for it. There's no public case, but like a Y2, I would want it like bigger and heavier. Like I would actually want a bigger and heavier, bigger battery. Like, dude, people get these ones. They're heavy, and they get the thick ones, and people get I love that. Bigger battery. Even if the screen was this size, like if they can't find like a big enough screen or something, I personally don't care. What I like about, and why I got this model as opposed, like, this company makes other MP3 players, which I'd like to try, but it's the scroll. Like this helps. And so like part of this is you need a software that can handle scrolling through it all and displaying it all and doing it fast and not loading fast, and but I don't know. So that's why I got this format, is this scroll wheel. And so I would want this to not be as laggy. I want the scroll wheel to be like better quality. I would love, I don't know, past that I guess it's fine. And I just care about the sound. Like you could just make like the perfect iPod for people who care about like audio. And then yeah, Bluetooth, USB-C speaker is neat. I don't think the speaker needs to be that crazy at all. The speaker's just like oh, that's crazy, you got a speaker in that thing? Neat. But yeah, that's basically it. I hope if anybody wants to see any other things, I'd be willing to test it and test it out. Let me do a video. Oops, and you can see this, it's scanning. I just added that one video file. Whoops. Click the middle button. Look, added. It said 0. Nothing? Okay, here. This is a 58 megabyte file. It is 30 FPS. It is near 720p, but it was recorded off a screen, so I think this is a good test because it is at a weird resolution. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Great news! October 21st is Nevada's first International Pronouns Day.
Oh,
it's a great time to learn about the new pronouns such as Z.
So yeah, that's genitals. There are no extra features. This video is not working. No previous to quit playing, yes. Let's hold down here. Wow, okay. Sort by file name, multi-select, add files, leave files, and playlists. So I didn't think about that, but that's probably how you add playlists to these as well, because there are playlists. You probably, can you add a whole album as a playlist? Neat, I'm happy. Okay. Well, yeah, so that didn't work. Let me see what format that was. It was just an MP4, and it was a screen recording MP4, 4,000 kilobytes per second. I don't know, strange. I assume it's because of that the it's like an unexpected the resolution, because it's not 720, it's like 764 by something. I literally used a cropping tool, and so it was like a very bizarre resolution, and it was recorded off by computer, like a screen recording. So take that as you will. I know this can play some videos, but you can see that it might be a little more stringent on file requirements than you think. Also, yeah, one more thing is I want to show is that I don't like. You go to artists, and I would like it like Anamanaguchi, and it shows all the albums, whereas these are 3 different albums put together, 36 total tracks. I see that. That's kind of a problem. If you have that problem too, you can't just go to folders, and then I guess find music, go here, and then if you organize properly, you know, it should just be here. What else can you do here? Can you do, so you can do that same little menu. Album cover cut off, speaker crummy, but very loud. Reactive, yeah. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd appreciate your thoughts on this. What would you like to see from a Y2? What else would you like me to test if you need anything from me to test? And yes, thank you. Subscribe.